Okay.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Test.
Testing all day.
Test.
Let's see how that sounded.
Okay,
Okay.
bye. All right.
Hi, Charlotte.
Madeline, good day.
What? Okay, that was new.
Just trying some stuff out.
Oh
It's an exciting one.
Very, very exciting because we have a special Thursday episode for you. It is our 2025 NFL season preview Vibes Edition. Woo!
Yay! So what we're going to do here is go through the week 1 NFL matchups.
Yeah.
Because it starts tonight.
Dun, dun, dun.
The NFL, it's crazy that the NFL season is here.
I can't believe it.
You know what's weird?
What?
Every year, I get, like, the NFL comes around, and I can't imagine a Sunday without football.
Yeah.
And then it goes away.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine a Sunday with football, because then I'm like, oh, I can't do anything on Sunday now.
No.
But then when it's gone, I miss it.
I know. It's like plain hard to get. The
Yeah.
NFL is just like, you want it, and then when it's gone, you miss it, and
then it comes back.
and even stronger feelings towards
And
it.
then you sit on your couch.
And,
I have to time when I go for walks on Sunday.
Oh, because of all the games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I get
well-
sucked into red zone.
Red Zone's intense. It's intense.
Super intense. You can come over and watch it this year.
Oh, I would love to. I've
We can
never,
just rot our brain.
I realized during last NFL season, I think we only watched, did we watch maybe like a playoff game together or something?
I think maybe just the Super Bowl.
Oh, was it just the Super Bowl? Because I was going to say, I have not seen you locked in the same way that you haven't seen me locked in watching a Georgia football game
For the Patriots.
for the Patriots. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Vibes. We'll have to wait to find out what the vibes are there. But I feel myself being hopeful, which is a terrible place to be as a sports fan.
No, you don't want that.
Okay, here, hold on.
What?
We got to talk about
Hey,
something.
what?
Hey, hold on. Hey, ma'am. Hey, mister.
Hey, lady.
Stop right where you are. You told me. Did you say this on the podcast?
Oh, yeah.
I think you did,
teased
right?
It. I teased it.
Madeline has an announcement. She chose a team to be a fan of, but I
Yeah.
have a question.
What?
Weren't you a Falcons fan?
Yes, but being a Falcons fan it doesn't serve me anymore.
Like, it's not fun.
It's not fun. I'm from Atlanta.
You're
for
not-
people who don't know.
Right.
I'm from Atlanta. Being an Atlanta professional sports fan isn't the best feeling in the world. The Hawks aren't so great. Falcons aren't so great. Braves, pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. But otherwise,
Well, also, I keep forgetting, you're a Georgia fan.
the dream, they're all right.
That's what it is. You're a Georgia fan.
I'm a Georgia
You're a
football
Georgia
fan.
football fan.
Yes. And can I say something? And I said this like 10 times on this
I
show.
love when you say, can I say something? And it's literally your
This
podcast.
is not about professional football. It's about college football. I see all these brand trips online.
Oh, God.
When are we going to do a brand trip to Athens, Georgia for the Georgia-Alabama game this fall? It's actually in a couple weeks. Haven't gotten an email about it. Brands, I'm just saying. Let me host it.
Madeline
I don't need to go to Mallorca.
So badly.
I've been there.
Oh.
But I would like to host a brand trip to Athens. I'll show people around. I'll show some skincare influencers around. Could you imagine? If a brand...
What are you pitching yourself? Tours by Madeline? What, show everybody
Only to
the
Athens.
dinky little arch? Okay, can we... Okay.
Dinky
There, okay.
little arch.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
Here-
oh,
just-
oh,
let me- hear
let's
me
talk
out.
about your alma mater's football program.
They don't pretend to be good.
Okay.
Okay, Georgia, I will say,
What?
everybody makes a big deal about walking under the arch when you graduate.
Yes. You don't walk under it until you graduate.
I was expecting like the Arc de Triomphe.
Oh.
I was expecting
I'm sorry. I didn't know you went from Paris to Athens, Georgia as like the next
Athens.
arc.
It said they have the Parthenon. I thought it was going to be some massive, but it's a little wrought iron arch.
Oh, it's
And
little.
this is something I've wanted to get off my chest for a while now.
Wow.
I liked Athens very much, but the
Wow.
arch was smaller than I thought.
Wow. Okay. All right.
So, okay, what
Dogs in the comments come for Charlotte.
Woof, woof, woof. What
What team?
professional sports NFL
so
franchise.
I did a lot of thinking, and a lot of thinking wasn't that much thinking. But I kind of went off of vibes and just energetic connection to a team.
Yep.
And I was going through West Coast teams. I was like, Chargers. I was born in San Francisco, 49ers. But, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, God, no.
No. What Southern team? Tennessee Titans? No. Jacksonville Jaguars? No, doesn't work, right?
Florida, Georgia, never.
No, so it's an East Coast. It has to be an East Coast team.
I think I know what it is.
Well, now I'm like, I want to know what you think it is, and I'm not going to react. I'm going to look this way, and I want you to say to the camera which team it is.
Okay. I think Madeline has become a fan of the New York Giants.
Okay. Wrong.
Okay. Let me. East Coast team
Yes.
based on vibes.
Yes. Vibes and also what?
You're an Eagles fan.
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, I do like Silver Linings Playbook, which would be a good vibes, pop culture-y connection to it.
Yeah,
team.
and Kylie Kelsey.
I mean,
Kelsey. Jason too, but
Yeah. More Kylie.
yeah.
No.
Wow.
You get one more guess.
Because you chose the Knicks, so I was like,
I
maybe
chose
you're, and you live in New York now.
Here's what I will say. The Giants were in the running, but I was like, I don't, the thought of like MetLife, a game at MetLife going, it just feels, no offense to Giants fans, and I would like to go to a game, but it doesn't feel like there's a vibe. There's not like a culture. I feel like
It's been tortured recently,
yeah.
the fandom. Mm-hmm. Are you a Bills fan?
I am committing for the 2025 season to be a Buffalo Bills fan. And let me tell you why.
Because they could win a Super Bowl.
They could win a Super Bowl, but it's not even that. I actually think energetically, weirdly, you're going to be like, why are you comparing these two? They kind of have a similar connection with the Knicks. Because, I mean,
yeah.
The Bills have historically been better than the Knicks in terms of making it further in the playoffs, obviously. However, I do feel like there's this kind of like twinge of disappointment.
Yeah, they made it to 4 Super Bowls in a row and lost.
Correct. That's Knicks vibes, right?
Yeah, well,
the Knicks didn't make it to 4 NBA finals, but it was like disappointment at the end. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So there's that. There's also the pop culture component, because it's like I'm not going to be a Chiefs fan as much as I love Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. I need a team that has some sort of pop culture connection. We've talked about Haley Steinfeld on the pod, talked about those compressed flowers. There's that connection there. So there's already kind of the pop culture draw.
Yep.
And then also there's a somewhat familial connection. I feel like it would be going against my stepmother, Joy. Her nephew is the offensive coordinator for the Bills, Joe Brady. Go, Joe.
Shout out, Joe.
Shout out, Joe. So I feel like it goes against my familial connection, even though I've never been to a Bills game.
That's okay.
Can't name more than 5 players.
That's also okay.
And I can only name someone who works for the organization because he's my stepmom's niece. Or nephew. Not niece.
Do you know who the head coach is?
Nope.
You do.
I do, but I
just
couldn't
can't
tell you
remember his name.
Give me a hint.
You watched Hard Knocks.
Give me a hint.
Sometimes it's so impressive to me how Madeline will take in information, and I know she knows something, and then she's just like, no,
I
don't know.
Well, I'll know their record or something, but then I won't know like the name of the head coach.
Well, Sean McDermott, not Dermot Mulroney or Dylan Mulvaney. No,
that's someone else. Dylan
McDermott. And
there's a lot of
there's
a lot of dirt names.
Dylan McDermott and Dermot Mulroney.
Yes.
They're
and
actors.
Sean McDermott?
Yes.
So I have decided to be a Bills fan for the season.
It's awesome.
Mostly for vibes, partially for my stepmom Joy. Joy, if you're listening, go Bills.
Also, you know what I like about this?
What?
The Bills and the Patriots are rivals.
They are?
Yeah.
Wait, is that true? I didn't know that.
I mean,
I did zero research picking this.
Historically, they're in the same conference.
Oh my God.
And
wait, I didn't know that.
It's really good. It's really good.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So Bills Mafia.
I should have guessed that first off.
You should have.
But yeah, I got there.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
now
happy
I got to
for
go
you.
to a Bills game.
Buffalo,
if you're listening.
Madeline wants to lead a brand trip.
I want to do a brand trip to Athens and to Buffalo. Actually, I would love that. I would love that.
Yes.
Give me a skincare brand.
I think I have PTSD from college football in Athens, so we could cleanse it.
No,
we
we
could
can
sage
cleanse it via me.
for me.
I am the perfect representative for the University of Georgia.
I'll go to a Bills game.
I spoke at my college graduation at the University of Georgia. I am the perfect representative.
Okay. Oh, now you're just bragging.
I mean, you know,
She's
the December graduation. It's the real big one. Not in the football stadium, in the basketball arena.
Well,
it's a smaller scale
still
one.
a big arena.
Still a big arena.
I'm just bitter because I was the runner-up to be the student speaker.
Is that true?
Yeah. Do you want to hear something really depressing?
Wait, that's really funny.
I was the runner-up to be the graduation speaker at both my high school and my college. And students voted on it.
Oh, for both.
Well,
the Georgia one wasn't a voting. I met with a panel of
and you got chosen?
People at the university.
I do think.
Here you go.
Never mind. I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories.
Oh, wait, I want to hear it.
No, we'll offline about this.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're doing here today, folks, after Madeline's big reveal, is we are going to go through every week one game. Don't worry, it won't take like 1,000 years.
No.
And we are going to say who we think is going to win based on vibes. Mm-hmm. And then next week, we are going to see how right we were.
Yeah.
Because here on the Sports Gossip Show, we say a lot of the time, like, sports analysts sometimes dismiss vibes. They look at stats. They look at what should happen. They look at rankings. But sometimes you just look at a team and you look at players and you look at the coaches and you think about their history and you look at what's going on off the field and you just get a sense.
Yeah.
And we're going to go off of that.
We're going off of vibes. We're going with what we know deep in our soul, which is vibes. Which is vibes.
All right. So I'm very excited about this, but the season kicks off tonight. Mm-hmm. Dallas Cowboys at Philadelphia Eagles. This is fun because they are bitter rivals. Cowboys and Eagles fans hate each other deeply. Mm-hmm. And the Cowboys just traded away their best defensive player, who might be the best defensive player in the league, Micah Parsons, to the Green Bay Packers because Jerry Jones basically got frustrated with him.
Yeah. It's not a good situation with the Cowboys. And I think them trading away Micah Parsons right before this game is not going to bode well for them in this game.
I agree.
I don't think it would be if the only reason that they would lose, but I do think vibes-wise, this isn't helping.
Vibes-wise, things have been shaken up.
And they're playing the reigning Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles.
And the Philadelphia Eagles just gave Saquon Barkley, their running back, in the offseason, a big contract.
Oh, they did?
He's feeling good.
Oh.
And I think the Cowboys, anytime you have a team that's such a famous brand, and they've been bad, they're not even, like, the Cowboys have been good sometimes, but they haven't won a Super Bowl since the 90s, and yet they're still, like, quote, America's team and all this stuff. And you have Dak Prescott, who's sort of a tortured quarterback.
Yeah.
He's had injuries. He's just gotten close and then screwed up. And then you got Jerry Jones, who's just got his paws in, like, everything. And then he says to Micah, he's like, well, you're not being a company man. And it's just like, and, I don't know. Vibes Eagles.
Eagles 100%.
100%.
I don't even think there's a question that the Eagles aren't going to win this game. They're going to win this game. Nothing in the vibes favor is helping the Cowboys right now.
No.
Just because you're in the top 10 on Netflix doesn't mean that you're going to score a lot of touchdowns in your opening game. Doesn't translate. Plays on
streaming.
On streaming on your two documentaries, basically.
The Dallas
the one
Cowboys,
about the team and then one about the cheerleaders. Doesn't help you win games. I'm sorry.
The Cowboys right now are more of a media company than a football team. Sorry.
They're like, we want to speak at the Ad Age conference next year. We're going to Cannes Lions next year.
We'll see you at the upfronts.
Probably
not the Super Bowl.
No.
Sorry.
Not at Radio Row.
Cowboys fans are going to hate this.
Oh, sorry, guys. It's not looking good for you.
By the way, everybody listening, you should watch the Dallas Cowboys doc, America's Team, The Gambler and His Cowboys, because Madeline and I are watching it. and
my
then the
God.
week after next, our Thursday episode is going to be about the NFL documentary Industrial Complex.
Yeah.
And so watch that. Watch Quarterback. You can try to watch Hard Knocks. My brain melted out of my ears.
I have a lot of thoughts on Hard
Very
Knocks.
boring.
Again, I didn't even remember my team's head coach. My Bills.
Yeah, your Bills.
My Bills.
Okay.
All right. Moving on to Friday. We are going abroad. We're going to Sao Paulo, Brazil to watch I don't even know what to call the Chiefs anymore, but
a dynasty.
The Taylor Swift.
Oh.
I was like thinking of a Taylor Swift reference, but
Oh.
I lost it. I don't know. Anyways, the Chiefs are playing the Los Angeles Chargers in Brazil.
Which is, I don't know. I thought that maybe they would open with more of a rivalry or more of a, I thought it might be Chiefs Bills.
Yeah.
Because that's such a storied matchup.
Right.
That the Bills keep losing.
Oh, my team.
Yeah, your team. Sorry. or the Super Bowl rematch, Chiefs, but it's Chiefs Chargers.
Well-
no offense to the Chargers, but the vibes are kind of lame.
Yes.
And I think I said this to you, and you had a good answer.
well,
I was
don't know
like,
what I
why
said.
would it be Chiefs Chargers?
Well, because Roger Goodell is the chief content officer of the NFL. Let's call him that.
Well, he's the commissioner,
He's
but
the commissioner, but he's also the chief content officer. And there's nothing better.
Jerry Jones, the Cowboys owner, Jerry
That's
Jones, is really the officer of Goodell, who is the officer of everything else.
That's true. No, but there's nothing the NFL wants more than a Chiefs win in their first game. Obviously, they are hoping Taylor Swift will be in attendance. My question is, do you think she will be in attendance?
I was going to ask you the same thing. I mean, she's got a private jet.
I think she's going to be there.
I do too, because they just got engaged.
I think she's going to be
She's
there.
not on tour.
Yeah, it's like not saying what else does she have going on, but also like, I think it'd be weird if she wasn't there.
Okay.
I think she'll be there, and I think for the NFL industrial complex, they paired these two teams up, hoping and banking on the fact that the Chiefs are going to win.
Yes, because the
Because
NFL
it's better content.
is desperately going after international fans and has been. They have all these international games throughout the season where they make players fly, 10 hours to play a game in a place that's not America, which I have a lot of thoughts about. But whatever. People are saying, like, is London going to get a team? Blah, blah, blah. Taylor Swift, global pop star, has only increased the reach of the Chiefs brand as well. So there are a lot more Chiefs fans. And remember when Taylor Swift went to Brazil for the Eras Tour and they put the T-shirt on the statue of Jesus?
Yeah.
So she's a big deal in Brazil.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they're
huge.
like, so putting the Chiefs game first in Brazil against an opponent they can probably beat.
Like, to me, all signs point to they're trying to enter that market, and they're using this as a test to see how well it does, how great attendance is, how much, like, what do they call it, media earned media value or something like that,
yeah.
based on large events and like how much awareness and reach they're getting on social and all this stuff. I'm sure they're using this as like, I feel like a test case to see how well it does in the market. Test in the waters.
In Brazil. Okay, so Chiefs.
So Chiefs. I mean Chiefs. Yeah.
All right. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Atlanta Falcons, not Madeline's team.
Not anymore.
This is a 1 p.m. game on Sunday, and I actually have a fair amount of thoughts about this one.
Hit me.
The Tampa Bay Bucks have Baker Mayfield as their quarterback. And Baker Mayfield was with the Browns. And do you remember he used to do those progressive commercials? He did.
No.
He did these progressive commercials where he was like he lived at the stadium as if it was his house, and they were doing home insurance. He was electric in these commercials.
Wow. Okay.
But the Browns sucked with him, and he felt like he couldn't be himself, and so he stopped doing commercials. He goes to the Bucks. He said last year how he felt like he could be himself again. He's in commercials again. He's in a Popeyes commercial with two little old ladies. And I feel like this is the best signal for vibes for the Bucks that could possibly exist.
Yes, because you need an organization to support the whole you.
You just sounded like a motivational speaker. Supporting the whole you. How to get the most out of your employees. It's true, though.
It's true. I think you're so right. I did not know that about him, but based on what you're telling me, it sounds like he has organizational support from the top down.
Yes. And the Bucs also have a lot of veterans coming back.
Yes.
They've got consistent coaching with Todd Bowles, and I think that Baker's feeling really good.
Well, and I think a player who enjoys doing commercials and being a little bit more creative, I think makes you a more well-rounded football player.
Yeah.
Because you can handle variables.
It's true.
You're memorizing scripts. You're memorizing plays. You're memorizing scripts. What if someone goes off script during the commercial shoot and you got to improvise?
You can handle it.
During a game, what if someone you think you're doing a play and then someone does something different? Improvise, baby.
Not too
UCB 101.
Being an actor and being a quarterback, sometimes you got to call an audible.
Exactly.
I also will say that the Falcons are in a weird position because they're paying Kirk Cousins, a veteran quarterback, $40 million a year.
Yeah.
But they are starting Michael Penix Jr., who is a guy that they drafted even though they had Kirk Cousins.
Wait.
Kirk Cousins is just going to be like standing on the sidelines as a backup.
Why are they paying him so much money to just be like a emotional support quarterback?
Nobody knows. Because they also won't shop him because they're worried they won't get a good enough deal back. So instead, they're not getting any deal at all.
So they're just losing money.
Yeah.
Okay, that what are we doing here, Falcons? What?
Yeah,
Why? I mean, listen, nothing bad for him. He's just making money to show up to work. It's like when you. Of course, we always tie this back to a company.
What?
It's like when you have a job and you kind of realize they've brought in someone else to take on some of your work, and you've sort of started to realize you actually don't have to do that much anymore, but you just need to pretend like you're doing work. So he's like showing up to meetings, he's showing up to practice, he's looking really engaged, getting his paycheck, but he's just coasting.
Yeah.
Coasting to retirement.
I don't know how he feels about it though. Maybe he's pissed. These guys are so competitive.
Has he said anything about it?
Well, you know, that would be a good thing for me to know. You
Well,
know what? Let me
let's
Google.
find out.
Kirk
Because
Cousins, how does he feel about Michael Penix Jr.?
this is the hard-hitting NFL preview information you will get.
Well, you know, according to Google, he publicly stated that he felt, quote, a little bit misled by the Atlanta Falcons after they drafted Michael Penix Jr. with the number 8 pick in the 2024 NFL draft, because that's when they had brought Kirk in from Minnesota to be like, you're our guy. And then they were like, psych, we got a new guy. And he's like, what? And this is one of those things in sports where you think the people running stuff know more than you do. And you're like, well, they know what they're doing. And then it's just like, there are very few explanations for this that make sense.
No, the math isn't mathing.
Paying your backup 40 minutes, whatever.
That's crazy.
If someone knows why, if someone's got a rational reason, let us know.
Like I said, maybe he has other responsibilities, roles and responsibilities at the company. We don't know.
We don't know.
Maybe he's a motivational speaker for the team. Maybe he's like an Udonis Haslem-esque figure on the Miami Heat, famed now retired NBA player who he just stuck around for a really long time and was kind of like the team captain almost.
Yeah.
Coaching the younger guys. Maybe that's what Kirk is doing.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think they were paying Udonis 40 mil, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, vibes, obviously, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The Bucs. Yeah, for sure.
Honestly,
For sure.
I think we're going to run the table with these picks.
I actually
think
I'm like, if we get all of these
I'm
right.
so overconfident.
I am too. But I fear we may be right.
All right, moving on. Cincinnati Bengals at Cleveland Browns.
Yes, the Bengals have star quarterback Joe Burrow, who I know as a aloe yoga wearing SpawnCon fashion man.
Yes.
Who may be dating an Olivia.
Yep.
Or two. We don't know.
Yes.
That's what I know about him.
Okay. Also, amazing quarterback.
Yeah.
Very good at throwing the football. The vibes with the Bengals historically with Joey B.
Joey B sounds like the name of, that would be like his name if he was in a 90s boy band.
Yes.
Joey B.
Joey B.
And he's on like a Nickelodeon. He's on the Teen Choice Awards.
Yeah. He did have Frosted Tips for a while.
He did.
However, the Browns have just terrible vibes in general. There's been a lot of bad stuff going on with the Browns, and now they have a quarterback. They've named their starter. It's Joe Flacco. He's 40 years old, and I think they don't trust their rookies, Dylan Gabriel and Shadur Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, who we've talked about a lot.
Yeah.
I think they want a veteran, someone that they think is reliable over starting one of these other guys. They traded the fourth guy, Kenny Pickett, to the Raiders. I don't really know.
Okay. I think this is just a recipe for a mid-tier season. You're starting the 40-year-old guy because you don't trust your rookies. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think odds are going to look great for you this season.
Here's what I think.
My pal, Cleveland Browns.
I think it'll either be a disaster or they will end up starting Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders, and I think it's going to be a bad year.
It's not going to be great. Yeah,
So-
the vibes are definitely in the Bengals' favor. Here,
Yes,
for sure.
Yes, Bengals vibes.
But-
even though the Bengals have historically not protected Joe Burrow with their offensive line, and last year the vibes were terrible. They had all these mistakes towards the end of the season to not make the playoffs, even though Joe Burrow had a historic career year.
Yeah. That
So
would
it's
suck.
kind of a battle of like questionable Ohio vibes, but you've got Joe Burrow, who is a vibe master. So the vibes are. So it's the Bengals. It's obviously the Bengals are going to win this game.
Yes.
Vibes. Question. The vibes. Ohio vibes. Sketchy.
I think after this episode, we need one of our listeners to go through and count how many times we say vibes in this episode.
We just do
Let
it.
us know in the comments.
Control F.
Control
in
F. Oh.
Riverside. Wait, that doesn't count them though. Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Gives you 2
You're
out
so
of
right. Oh, well, that was easier than I thought.
But if you want to do it as a listener,
Moving right along.
yeah,
the
I guess we
Miami-
got to go faster here. We're
yeah,
really.
yeah, sorry, guys. The Miami Dolphins are headed to Indianapolis to play the Colts.
Dolphins vibes have been weird. They had Tua Tagovailoa, had a lot of head injuries, but he's a very good quarterback.
Yeah.
The Colts have Daniel Jones at quarterback, who was with the New York Giants, who has had injury issues and is kind of a goofy quarterback who's playing over Anthony Richardson, who also has a lot of injuries.
Oh.
So not great vibes for either, but I think Miami vibes are better.
I'm going Miami. All I ever think about with the Colts is just Peyton Manning, and I go, what have they done since? Have
Well,
they done anything?
They had Andrew Luck.
Oh.
But then he retired, early
He retired.
and started a book club, and he seemed like a really lovely
I think he's like
person
doing
to be
stuff
around.
with Stanford now,
Yeah.
Stanford's football program.
Yeah.
I'm just going Miami. I'm just like, the Colts remind me of a team that just kind of like peaked in the mid 2000s with Peyton Manning. Sorry. Going off vibes here.
Vibes.
All
Okay.
right. Charlotte, it's that time. The New England Patriots are playing at home against the Las Vegas Raiders. How are you feeling?
Okay, so
Not good?
well, okay.
Charlotte's struggling to find words right now.
Because I really, really want to pick the Patriots, but as an objective vibes-based person,
Yeah.
well, okay, hear me out. Can I talk you through this real quick?
Please.
The Raiders have quarterback Geno Smith and new coach Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll's pretty old, but he did coach Geno Smith for 4 or 5 years when Geno Smith was with the Seahawks, so they know each other well. The Raiders had a better season than the Patriots because the Patriots just sucked last year. But the Patriots now have a new coach in Mike Vrabel, who I believe in very much, and have a great quarterback, Drake May. It's just there's not much depth to their roster, shall we say. But they're at home. But it's Geno and Pete Carroll. I kind of feel like it might be the Raiders.
Can't even
That
say
doesn't
it.
mean, but that doesn't
Say it
mean I
louder.
don't believe or want the Patriots to win. But vibes wise,
You're going Raiders.
No, I can't.
You can't. Well, here's what I'm going to say. As
It's
not a
a
fan of
home
either
game.
teams. It's a home game. If I'm going off of vibes, I hear you. You have too much historical knowledge about the Patriots that I think is clouding
Yeah,
your
tell
judgment.
me what you think.
Well, what I think is playing in Foxborough, I haven't been, but I imagine it's a pretty intense energy in the stadium, is it
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the crowd is
Oh, yeah.
behind the team.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Even
Yeah.
when they're not so hot?
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yes.
Okay, that's why I'm going Patriots.
Okay.
I like the Raiders, again.
No, same.
No shade to Raiders fans in Las Vegas, but I just imagine the vibes at a Patriots game are a little bit more cohesive and locked into their team winning than a Las Vegas Raiders home game. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, and the Raiders weren't in Vegas for a while. They don't. Yeah,
Exactly.
they moved there.
Exactly. They're like
Not
a transient.
not that it's at home for the Raiders, but
No.
but that translates vibes wise.
Exactly. So
Okay, Patriots. Vibes,
I'm going Patriots. If we're going off of vibes, I think Patriots.
Thank you.
I really think so.
I needed someone with a little distance.
You were like,
I
Charlotte
really found myself believing the Patriots this year, even though it's like not.
No. But I do think in this instance, I think the Patriots will win.
Okay, I'm excited.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Arizona Cardinals at New Orleans Saints. Oh, real quick, if you listen to our show on Tuesday, I confused Kalen DeBoer, the coach of Alabama, with a guy named Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore, it turns out, is the head coach of the New Orleans Saints.
Yes.
And that's all I have to say about this. Saints.
I'm just going Saints.
Great.
I don't know. Arizona Cardinals. It's hot. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
It's just hot. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm going Saints. I don't know.
Don't think there's an NFL team that I think about less than the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, that's an interesting question. I think about the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars less, which we'll get to.
Okay.
Than the Cardinals.
Okay.
I think if I
Fair.
had. The Cardinals remind me of a team that someone who played for the Cardinals would end up becoming the Bachelor. Can't explain it. Just feels like either like a backup quarterback, a backup tight end. I don't know.
That might be the most accurate thing you've ever said in the history of this show.
What? Tell me
it
I'm
might
wrong.
have already happened. Hold on.
Wait, really?
Hold on.
Maybe am I going off
Hold
of
on.
Historical Bachelor knowledge like you are with the Patriots?
Yeah, hold on one sec.
No, he didn't play. I don't think he played for. Charlotte's looking up Jesse Palmer right now.
No, not Jesse Palmer. Colton Underwood, NFL career. No, and he didn't, which just proves your point. Neither of these people did, but energetically, they did play for the Cardinals.
Yes, there's something about it. There's something about the pipeline from Arizona Cardinals to Bachelor or Bachelorette-esque. Well, I guess Bachelor franchise in this instance.
There's also just a pipeline of like Arizona to LA.
Exactly, which then is to reality television, which is then The Bachelor or like the Love is Blind, whatever, Temptation Island world, universe.
Great.
I don't know. That's all I have to say.
That's all you need to know about the Cardinals. Okay. Ooh, this is fun.
Yes.
Pittsburgh Steelers at New York Jets, 1 p.m. Okay, this is the Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields Bowl. So Aaron Rodgers, it was a disaster. He went to the Jets. Then the new coach of the Jets, Aaron Glenn, was like, we don't want you here. And then Aaron Rodgers flirted with the Pittsburgh Steelers for a while. Mm-hmm. And everyone was like, are you going to go there? He was like, I need to consult the man who lives in a cloud under the rainbow. And he decided he was going to go to the Steelers. So now he's at the Steelers. Justin Fields is now the quarterback. He was the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wait.
This is the first time, I believe, that an opening game will be between two starting quarterbacks who switched teams.
Wait, that's crazy. And didn't Justin Fields, he graduated from Ohio State, but didn't he used to be at Georgia?
Oh, did he? Was he there before Ohio State?
If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yes, he played for Georgia for 1 year.
There you go.
And then he went to Ohio State.
I have a very fond feeling towards Justin Fields.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
him.
I loved watching him play when he was at Ohio State.
Yeah.
He was with the Bears. The Bears have a history of screwing up any quarterback they get out of college. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. But he was with the Steelers. That was a thing.
Yeah.
Now he's with the Jets. The Jets, historically, the vibes have been terrible. But what do you think Aaron Rodgers, vibes-wise, does to any team he becomes a part of? Because the Steelers' vibes historically, even if they haven't been winning Super Bowls, Coach Mike Tomlin has good vibes.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers' vibe is helping the team dynamics of a new team that he's joining. Because he is very much a lone wolf. I mean, the name of his documentary was Enigma, as we had a whole episode dedicated to it. He likes to be kind of an outsider, and I just can't imagine Aaron Rodgers participating in team bonding activities to help create cohesion with the team. Can't see it.
I'm going to push back a little bit.
Oh.
I think he does.
What?
I think
yes,
he does. There have been reports about guys on the team being like, we thought Aaron was going to be weird, but he's like hanging out with us.
Okay. I mean,
I'm not saying that
but
undoes
hanging
his
out in
weird
what
vibe.
context? What are they like getting a drink after work? I'm like, they need to have like summer camp bonding.
I think
activities.
they do. I think they do. So I think it's less about whether he's around and more about what it's like when he is around which is a little weird.
He's just a little weird, which is why for this pick, I'm going Jets.
Same.
There's something, Aaron Rodgers, as we've said, it's better to keep him employed so he doesn't start a podcast. But then there's also, this is the consequences, I guess, for teams of keeping him employed is like, I'm not rooting for him. I don't feel like he's going to turn it around. No. I don't have faith. I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm sorry.
He has historically been an unbelievable quarterback. He still has a low interception rate, I believe, but he's 40-something, and the vibes, the Jets sage the building and reset.
Yeah.
And I think the vibes are better there.
The Jets kind of remind me of like Y2K energy of like now all the Gen Z are wearing like low-rise jeans and it's like cool. I feel like it's like cool to be a Jets fan. And they have good, I don't know. I'm feeling it.
We got to move on. That's ridiculous. That's an insane thing to say. Okay, New York Giants at Washington Commanders. Last season Washington had their first playoff win since 2005, first NFC Championship game appearance since 1991. They have Jaden Daniels, amazing quarterback. Yeah. The Giants are in a better position than they've been in. They have Russell Wilson, the veteran, married to Sierra, fun fact. And they have a guy named Jackson Dart they drafted him, Jackson.
Unbelievable name.
For quarterback, are you kidding me? And he really impressed people in training camp. However, the vibes with the Commanders after they sold from their horrible owner, Dan Snyder, have been top-notch, and this feels like an easy Commanders vibes pick to me.
I'm going Commanders. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't really have anything else to add to that one.
Oh, here's your favorite matchup.
The Carolina Panthers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I really have nothing to say about this, but I think here's what I'm going to say. I think I'm maybe going to go with the Panthers. Because we've been discussing a lot of news out of the state of North Carolina.
Oh.
The Bill Belichick of it all.
Yeah, UNC.
So I feel like kind of more connected to the Carolinas.
Okay.
In general.
Okay.
But I don't know what it is. There's something I feel like we've said most home teams are winning, like based on vibes. We've picked a lot of home teams.
Oh, we have. Interesting.
So I don't know. I'm kind of going Panthers, but what do you think?
I was going to say Jaguars based on nothing. The Panthers were really bad last year with Bryce Young. I still kind of believe in Bryce Young.
Okay.
But Trevor Lawrence is a quarterback of the Jaguars.
Yes. And he got married to his high school sweetheart, I believe, right?
He did. They have a baby now?
Yes, maybe. I think so.
Perhaps. He looks like a beautiful, one of those dogs, the long-faced dogs with the long Afghan hounds.
Yes. He's got luscious locks.
So, you know what? I think we should...
No, you know what? I think I'm actually switching.
Okay.
I actually think you're right.
Okay.
I forgot about Trevor Lawrence.
That's okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going Jaguars.
Okay. 49ers, Seattle 49ers. San Francisco 49ers at Seattle Seahawks. Vibes-wise, I'm taking the road team here. 49ers.
Yeah. Yep, same. Sorry, my best friend Celine in Seattle. Sorry.
Let's move on.
That's all I got to say.
I like a quick one every now and then.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions at Green Bay Packers. I'm taking the Lions.
Why?
Because they were very good last year. They have the coach Dan Campbell, who is the best vibe in the history of vibes. Have I talked to you about this guy?
No.
Madeline, this man... He's like a big, tough guy who said something like, we're going to take bites out of people in his introductory press conference. But then he like cries when they win and when they do well. And he has like a lot of feelings and he's really supportive and lovely.
Well, I think that's a good leader.
Very good leader.
Yes.
And they got farther than they've gotten in a long time last year. They did lose to the Commanders leading up to the NFC Championship. But they got really far. The vibes are good. Jared Goff's quarterback. He's been playing well.
Yeah.
And the Packers...
They just got Micah Parsons.
But Micah Parsons has a sprain in his back that he might need an epidural to play if he plays. And I just feel like Dan Campbell's vibes are so good.
Yeah. I think you're right. If I'm going, I, again, didn't know that about the Lions.
I'm going to play you pre- and post-game speeches.
Yes, please. If I'm going off of vibes, you need to have a good team leader, as we always say. You need to have a good head company man to keep the vibes and the morale up. So, yeah, going Lions.
Great.
All right. Okay, Houston Texans at the Los Angeles Rams. Well, I'm going Rams.
Yeah.
Are the Texans good?
Yeah, they've been.
Kinda.
I might go Texans.
Really? Oh, okay. Tell me why.
I don't know because the
Vibes.
Rams
Because vibes. The whole thing's
because vibes because the Rams had like something. Are they going to bring back Matthew Stafford at quarterback? Are they not?
Yeah.
Nah. And the Texans have C.J. Stroud, who's a good young quarterback. They have a good coach. They have the vibes have been better because they also saged the building of some bad stuff when Deshaun Watson left.
Okay, well, we do need to agree.
And they gave those bad vibes to the Browns.
Okay. We do need to agree
I know.
because of these picks. We're doing the most important pick.
Trust me on this one.
All right, I'm
Let's
trusting
do
you.
Texans.
I'm trusting the process.
Trust
Okay.
the vibe.
I trust
This
you.
is one.
Well, here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I'm always for a team like the Rams play at SoFi Stadium in LA, which is this big, fancy. It's a beautiful stadium. It's where the Eras Tour was. There's something about the space that I'm like, I don't know. There's not a winning football team playing in here. It's like a concert venue. It kind of reminds me of an airport lounge. It's nice, has some good, nice, clean bathrooms, but there's something about it that there's no sports energy in it.
I will say
You know what I mean?
the Rams did win a Super Bowl there. but yes.
Wait, okay, they won a Super Bowl there.
Yes.
That was not okay.
Not-
but I would almost argue in the context of a Super Bowl, it's a neutral site.
Yes.
It's a neutral site.
Yes.
It doesn't count. I still stand by
No,
my
I
claims.
do too because I agree with you.
It's not a sports venue.
I agree with you. We just had to get that pesky little
you
fact
gotta
out of the way.
because someone would comment.
But vibes wise, it's an airport lounge.
It's an airport
It's a
lounge.
nice one.
Or it's like a credit card's lounge. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Would it be
It's a
Chase
Chase.
Sapphire or American Express Platinum?
Chase.
Yes.
It's Chase. Can't
That's
tell
the
you why.
correct answer.
It just is. It is.
Also, the Eras Tour was everywhere.
It was, but I'm saying, sorry, I was just pointing that out because I saw the Eras Tour at SoFi.
I just love you're firing from the hip today. Boo boo boo.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
Moving on to a night game. Well,
Ooh.
it depends where you are, I guess. Wherever you're watching it.
Well-
I'm seeing wherever you're watching it. It's night where the game's happening.
It's an 8:20 p.m. game. So even if you're on the West Coast,
Well, it's 5. It's the sun hasn't set.
if you're in Hawaii, it's the middle of the afternoon.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But it will be dark where they're playing. That's like saying we're going to the U.S. Open tonight. But if you're in China, it's not going to be the night.
All right. Anyways.
You're being a good sport. I'm really razzing you today.
It's fine. The Baltimore Ravens are headed to my team, my guys, my big dogs, the Buffalo Bills, playing them at home. And here's what I'm going to say. As a lifelong Buffalo Bills fan, the Bills are going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think that's a question.
Well,
No? I mean, the Ravens are good, though.
I think,
Please
yes.
fill in our dear
There are
listeners.
some people, some analysts who've said it's going to be Baltimore Ravens versus Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl this year. However, this feels like if there were a year for Josh Allen to prove that he can get over all of the demons and losses he's had and get to a Super Bowl, because he just got married,
Yeah.
it feels like he's in a really good place emotionally.
Yes.
And I think
He's grounded.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it could be the Bills' year. Also, the Ravens have historically just found ways to. Lamar Jackson is a generational talent. He's like an unbelievable quarterback, but things haven't lined up in a way that the vibes feel to me, especially at home in Buffalo to open the season. Vibes. I think it's the Bills.
I think it's the Bills. Even though I will say, if this was a contest about uniforms, I do like the Ravens uniforms more.
You know,
Great uniform.
I was
Chic.
thinking about that during
Chic.
the UNC TCU game because TCU is purple.
Yeah.
And I was like, more teams should be purple. And then I was
More
like,
purple.
the Ravens are purple.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good color.
It's a great color. It's
Yeah.
also like, I feel like purple and pink get grouped into this feminine color situation.
Give us a pink NFL team uniform.
Yes.
Like in the Flamingos in
Yes.
Florida or something.
Yes. Would
Not
you-
that Florida needs another NFL team.
No,
but
God, no. Oh, God. But would you, if you had a pink uniform team,
Yeah.
would you want it to be like bright neon or would you want it to be like millennial pink or like coral?
Like Glossier pink
Glossier pink or
bright pink.
or bright pink?
I think I'm going bright pink.
It has to be.
I don't know. I love me some Glossier, the lip balm stuff, but nah, I'm going bright pink.
Great.
Feels more sporty.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay, moving on to Monday Night Football, the last game we're getting to. Thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Vikings are headed to Chicago to play the Bears.
The Bears. We get a lot of comments on here that we're like delicious dish.
Yeah. Yeah.
SNL skit. Okay.
SNL just announced they have some new cast members yesterday.
I saw that.
I always dig into those.
Same.
What is it about us?
I don't know.
Someone needs to invite
Unrealized.
us. Okay, hey, anyone from
God.
SNL?
Oh my God.
Invite us to a show. We'd love to come. We'd love to come to a taping.
What?
Anyone at NBC.
Okay, Vikings.
NBC.
Vikings at Bears. Vikings.
Yeah. I don't think that's a question.
Bears.
The Bears.
However,
are not good.
Speaking of the Lions and their head coach Dan Campbell and his great leadership,
Yeah.
the Bears hired his offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, to be their head coach.
Oh.
So there could be some good new energy coming in.
Okay.
However, the Caleb Williams as quarterback thing hasn't gone great, and the Bears keep screwing up quarterbacks. And the Vikings were pretty good last year, and the Bears are the Bears, even though the Vikings have been the Vikings. But in this case, it's the Vikings.
It's the Vikings. Chicago has the Bear and the Bears, and the premium product here is the show The Bear.
Oh, the show pisses me off.
I know. Well, yeah.
But, yeah.
Whatever. In general.
It's one more things than the Bears have.
Yeah. Yeah. What were you going to say? Something that pissed you off?
Did we write down who we picked to win?
No, but we'll just listen back.
Oh!
What? Did you just think we were just sitting here chatting amongst ourselves? I was like, no, we have notes.
But I was like, we didn't like highlight who we picked to win, and I was like, how are we going to know?
Well, or we'll just go back and remember.
I was like, we're going to have to go back and remember, but you're right. We said it out loud.
We said it out loud on a podcast. So there is that record, but also there is a Google Doc.
Isn't it
whatever
crazy that we sit in my apartment?
It's unbelievable.
And we do this, and then people are kind enough to listen to it.
I know. If people have made it this far, this is a special episode.
Haven't
done this format before. So we hope you like it.
You know, here's what I'm going to say.
What?
I think we're right.
I actually do think we're right.
I actually think we're right.
Yeah.
And I think that if we are right, this will be a massive, massive day for sports media. Because it'll be the house of cards is going to come crashing down.
The whole industry is going to have an existential crisis around picks.
Because if we do it off of vibes and we're right,
oh my God, if we're 100%, even if we're 80% correct, that'd be pretty freaky.
What if sports books start going off of our predictions vibes-wise?
I would love that. I would love nothing more than that to happen. Oh,
well,
here we are.
Thanks for coming on this journey.
If you agree or disagree with our picks, sound off in the comments.
Let us
on
know.
YouTube or on Spotify. You can comment there, or leave us a comment on Instagram or TikTok, or send us an email. info@sportsgossipshow.
So
many ways to communicate.
It's been an honor spending time with you. And hey, happy NFL.
Happy NFL
It's
season.
back.
It's back, baby.
All right.
As always, please rate and review, like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram @SportsGossip, TikTok @SportsGossipShow. And as I already just said 10 seconds ago, you can send us an email at info@sportsgossipshow.com. But I'm saying it again. What?
Did you just do that?
What?
What? Did you just do that whole spiel twice?
Yeah. Well, like the first way.
Did you say the first time? Did you say rate and review?
No, I don't think so.
So
if I did, sorry.
I blacked out. I don't know.
No, I don't think I did. I said it. I reworded it. It's like when you. It's like when you put in when you're like trying to rewrite a paragraph.
I was
going to
say
like trying to rephrase
a blue
it.
book exam, and you just like write the same thing again. Okay, so thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. Rate and review.
Say that third way.
Yeah. You can DM us.
Direct message us on Instagram.
Carrier
At
pigeon.
Sports Gossip.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
See you on the flip.
Bye.
Okay,
bye.